a real niche area of events and like a whole like breed of human beings that are like super interesting. And I like mean this with all the love and care in the world because like as a human that like loves to let her freak flag fly, those people also let to love their freak flag fly. Yes. Like very much.
Thank you so much for being here today. Rachel Geertsema is joining us. Okay. Whew.
Perfect.
Nailed it. Rachel is an experienced event professional with a passion for creating inclusive and immersive experiences that prioritize the guest experience. Oh, I wrote that twice. This is why I can't trust myself.
You did great.
Goodness. She's currently serving as Director of Marketing and Brand for a collection of sister companies, Type A events, festivities, and Richfield Flowers and Gifts.
Nice.
That's me.
Being here.
Wait, that's me.
It's you.
Hi.
Slay Bay.
Slay Bay.
I wrote a few of them because I was like, I didn't know I was going to do the intro. I got to go through real quick. Queen of Slay.
Oh, okay.
Slayzilla. I don't know. Sultan of Slay.
Ooh, I like Sultan of Slay.
And Slayonce.
Slayonce. That's
come
cute.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
The like really.
I went hard on
Really
these.
good. Really good. Okay, Esteban. I like those a lot. I didn't know you were coming up with those.
I didn't either. It felt natural.
Honestly,
no, because like
incredible.
I remember one experience with you, and you said "slay" out of nowhere, and I still like use it and say it now.
Yeah.
And now you're the slay queen.
I think we were like mid install for something. I don't know if it was a Star Awards or if it was like one of the Type A events of something.
Yeah, it was just like
something was happening.
Yep.
Went by. Slay.
Slay. Yes, that's how Sybil was too. And it was really epic. It was good. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I had to interject.
Changed your life forever.
I was like, these are too good.
Yeah.
I can't let these like not make it in. So
that was definitely recent. I remember that being a thing recently.
Yeah.
the slay thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I feel like every time I saw you in Hawaii, you went, slay.
Yeah. That's where I started hearing it. I was like, what's happening right now?
Like I said, it's
time.
become you now.
Slay.
Because it like was so funny to me. Yeah, it's become like our thing now.
Oh yeah, every time.
Slay Bay.
What was it? Slayonce? Slayonce.
Oh shit.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to add it to my Instagram bio.
You should. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And your professional bio too. The Queen of Slayonce.
Yes, absolutely.
Sultan of Slay.
Sultan of Slay.
I was like, got to come up with some good ones that are like recognizable. Right?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Shit. No, when we did meet though, I met you at Star Awards.
I think so.
And I came in. It was at Urban Daisy Event Center, and you were sitting at a table similarly. And I was like, "Hey, do you remember this?" You probably don't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember exactly.
I remember weird stuff like this. But
Okay.
I was like, "Hey, can I sit by you?"
Okay.
And like you were on your computer.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Sure, yeah, feel free. And you like made a little space for me.
Yeah.
And that's how we became friends.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
And then it's like then we like worked together and whatever.
Amazing. I do remember, I know it was the Urban Daisy
Yep.
Star Awards that
Yep.
I met you at. Like
Yep.
100%. That I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one. How did you guys meet?
Must have been Ilea.
I know it was Ilea. I don't know exactly when and where. I know my first like memory of you as a human being.
Oh, let's hear this.
Was I being mean? That's
Oh my God, no!
It's always a toss-up.
That's what I thought. I was like,
No, my first memory of you existing.
Okay, yeah.
is also Star Wars related, just because that's like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
where you recognize people
Yeah.
from,
Yeah.
but it's from the one that you directed.
Oh, yeah, back in
2017.
2017, yeah, because that was the first one that I attended ever.
that's funny. That was like the first one I ever kind of went to, but I was working it.
Oh, you were working.
But I was
it.
like doing catering at the time.
Oh,
So I was there catering, and it was a whole thing. Yeah,
Were you?
Unluckiest bash. right?
Unluckiest bash. Yeah. That was the first one I ever attended, and I was like, oh my God, we can
What
can
is
do
this? Right?
This is what we can do.
That's cool that we were all there together, and now we're sitting here.
I've had a handful of people who were like, that was my first Star Awards. And I'm like, oh, it makes me feel like, I'm just like, oh, that's so nice that like, that's a memory, you know?
Mems.
Back then, I didn't even know what the fuck it was.
Well, that's
this is
also
weird.
It's a really weird
No
one
idea.
to step into without context or like knowing what it is like, and then as it evolves throughout the evening, you're like, why does this just keep getting weirder and crazier like as it goes? And
Can I just say too? Sorry, I'll interrupt you all night. As a server, you had multiple serving companies,
Yes.
catering companies,
Yeah.
and we were all like, "What the fuck do we have to serve with them for?" You know, like we're like,
yeah.
we don't want to work with this
It
other
doesn't make
company.
any sense
Not
when you're
actually, but
yeah, but it's weird because it's like, when do you ever go to an event and have like 5 caterers? You know, like
Yeah.
it never happens, and it's one of the only events where you get like that much collaboration. So
that's how it started.
Yeah.
You forced us to work together. Now we became
Yeah.
friends. So,
Now you like working together.
yeah.
Now you're like, oh, can we share the kitchen?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love that. I'm
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I don't remember what I was going to say. It's all good. I think I was going to say just like trying to remember when I remember my first memory of you. I knew you before this, but the year that you were director of Star Awards we're just like diving right in. Normally, we need to go back at some point and get more historical stuff.
Yeah, we'll circle back. Yeah.
Was 2020.
Yes.
So you had a lot of extra challenges that year.
Just a few.
When was it originally scheduled for? Like,
It was originally going to be, because it was 4/4/2020, so it was going to be April 4th of 2020.
yeah.
Yeah.
You should get a read
Angel numbers.
kind of from COVID, right?
Someday.
I mean, there's you can do it next year. So.
That'll be the
God.
theme. The theme will be a redo.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything happens twice. Ooh, that's a theme.
That could be fun.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that I would like to do it again someday and like actually do it and like actually execute the event, because I remember like when it actually like did happen, ended up being in July, and it was like pre-recorded because like it was just like hard to ask a lot of people at the time, and they just like didn't have resources to be like,
No one had staff.
no one had staff. No one had like the ability to be like, yeah, let's donate our resources to live streaming a thing. And it was just like really tough to be like asking people to donate things at the time. So it just, I don't know. And it was fine. It was great what it ended up being. It was like really fantastic.
It was, yeah.
But it also like at the time it was done and it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No, you deserve a redo at some
Who?
point for sure.
I guess that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. But we enjoyed it at home.
Yeah, like right, like oh yeah, we went like I think I went to Kim Fisher's house for like
Yeah.
a bunch of people, not a bunch, but you know our small bubble.
The amount that were allowed. Exactly.
The amount that was allowed, exactly. The amount that was in our bubble, okay.
Yeah, like 6 or whatever. Yeah. Cassine and I watched it together because we lived together at the time.
Yeah.
We got we went and picked up our little boxes.
box.
I think I still have the box somewhere in my basement, actually.
Me too.
Because I'm always like, it's too cute to throw out. And I was like, why are you saving this box?
No, I have my low ball.
Yeah.
Still.
For sure. I
No
have
idea
all
what you're
those.
talking about.
There was like little boxes that like people could go pick up for like watching it that had,
There's like a
swag stuff.
cocktail kit,
Like a gift
a
thing
low
or
ball
yeah, like
glass.
Yep. I had like a tarot card or something.
Yeah, tarot card. It had like a cookie from Chow Girls.
Yes, I do remember. I think
We got like a custom artwork made that was like inspired by the night sky of that night.
Yeah. Oh, I still have that for sure.
Yeah, I have that
And
framed.
When we went to go pick it up, Claire Ward, right, was doing illustrations. I still have that framed.
I have that too.
Yeah. So we showed up in the outfits we were going to wear for
Nice,
Star Awards,
yeah.
and then she did illustrations of it.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I spent so much money on that dress
Shut up, me too.
because I bought it before.
And you never got to wear it?
Well, I
Or-
wore it there to pick
Yeah.
up my box, and I had
Other than that, you've never worn it?
no.
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 Maybe I'll wear it this year.
Yeah.
How many times do you guys just buy something for one time?
Often.
Often,
Too often. More than I would like to admit.
Yeah.
Don't tell
That's got to be like
our
a
sustainability friends,
guys. Do you do that,
unfortunately.
or when you buy stuff, you wear the shit out of it?
Oh, I wear the shit out of it.
Yeah, we don't. We like if I'm buying something,
I don't-
I'm gonna wear it like 100 times.
The only time I buy new pants really is when one of them ripped on show. I had that actually going to Mankato. I remember driving down to Mankato for a show, and I had to start working in the morning, and I was just like driving, and then I went to like move, and then I just felt I'm like that felt pretty thin. The pants. I'm like, it's gonna rip today, and I knew it was
Today's
gonna
the
rip today,
day.
and I told people ahead of time.
And you were like, I'm not going to change. I'm just going to
By the time
wait.
I got back to the hotel room, there was a hole like this wide,
Stop.
and I was
But
just
where?
oh, right in the crotch.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
Like, where else is it gonna be?
I mean, but I like that you were like, it's going to rip, but I'm not going to buy new pants. I'll just
No,
wait.
I have like
I'm gonna wait it out.
pairs of the same pair of pants.
Oh.
But then I'm like, okay, it's time to get a new pair.
Yes.
So you keep your quota of 3 at all times,
3
and
or
you're
4.
just 3 to 4. You're just gonna like keep replacing those 3 to 4.
Shirts I go like 15. They're all black.
My dresser or anything, it's all black.
Yeah. I mean,
right.
that's
I
fair.
support that.
I have a very healthy
Black
chunk
and
of black
blue.
things in my closet
Yes.
as well.
Half of my
Same.
black shirts have like holes in the back where because I pull it off like aggressively. or the yes, I just grab the back. I'm like, "Ugh!" I could do it right now. It'd be awesome.
You're like hulking your shirts off at night.
yeah. Some of them are getting thin enough where I could just rip them right off. But, no, but we wear shit, dudes. We wear
The
shit.
thing is, I was just like actually thinking about this, and we were talking about it earlier, like how I was like, I need some more like just regular clothes, like sweaters. So I buy a lot of things that are one off for like a specific event.
Yes.
For my like everyday clothes, I wear them till they like fall apart.
Yeah.
Like it's, like that's, and I have a few work things that I might buy more often, but like I think I've been wearing, I literally like wear the exact same pair of leggings. I will buy the exact same pair over and over and over again. And I have like, to be fair, I have like 20 pairs of them, but that's because I'm lazy about laundry. And I'll just wear them until they like have holes in them, and then I cut the ankles off, and then I use them for working around the house. Like when they become work.
Yep. Yes. And then those are the leggings, like those are my like lawn care leggings.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. That's like they cycle down, and like same thing with my tennis.
Or my
shoes.
painting leggings.
Yeah.
Like those, and I can tell that they're my painting leggings because they got paint all over them.
Alex used to have a different hat that he wore every single day, and then we went to Hawaii, and he got that hat, and now you had that other one that had like the weave thing.
So just so you know, I got that in Hawaii on my honeymoon.
Oh,
Okay.
It's always a
And I was
Hawaii
like,
hat.
Well,
That's why he switched them up, but he like wore one.
I have a big head.
I
And
feel
I
that.
don't have hats that fit me very well.
I have a
And
hard
was
time with
like,
that
you
as
know
well.
What?
Yeah.
Maui had the hat that fit my head. We're going. I'm gonna get a hat there.
Yeah, you are.
I'm wearing it. And,
Okay.
Like,
I'm just saying, I haven't
yeah,
seen
brother.
that other one since. It's like you wore one
it's
till it was
dead.
like that one's dead.
It's so dead.
That's what I'm saying. And then now you're wearing the hell out of that one. So that's what we do.
I like that.
I think that although the theme is not like public yet, but I have an inkling of what it is for this coming year, and I have decided I think I'm going to rewear the skirt that I wore for my Star Awards this year.
Ooh, I like
That'll be
that.
my first repeat so far.
Yeah.
I wore like the same outfit every year.
I mean, it might surprise
like-
you.
I wore the same.
out.
I think I maybe wore the same pants at all three because I wore I think black and the one time I wore a
No,
blue jacket
no.
with black pants.
No.
Oh, Alex knows.
Because the Star Awards a couple years ago, you wore jeans, white shirt, and then you had
Jeans.
your brother's.
Letter
My
jacket.
casual ass.
Yeah, no, you're right for that
okay,
one.
Yeah, fair. Yep.
I mean,
that one was more
Remember you
casual.
dressed in
Yeah.
I'm wearing those
that's
jeans
fair.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting you. These are the
Star
same
Wars
jeans.
You're literally wearing the outfit.
These are my Star Wars jeans.
I mean,
yeah.
That white shirt
Yeah.
too. You
Yep.
had a white shirt.
Fashion show. Fashion show.
probably
Fashion
the
show at
shirt.
lunch.
Probably the white shirt. Yeah, I wear
Wow.
everything
What a
like a
special
million
outfit.
times. I wash the same like.
And I'm pretty sure it was a
Cycle.
purple jacket too, just so you know.
It was a purple jacket. Yeah. It says
Just so you
HT
know, I
Holy
was
Trinity.
editing it for a
Incredible.
long time. It's
Yep.
like I can remember it.
You have quite the memory, my
Yeah,
friend.
very
Attaboy.
visual.
When you watch it like 50 times.
I
you're like,
suppose.
hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
point. Good point.
I mean, shockingly, I did not own a black plissé dress with aliens all over it prior to Star Awards, weirdly, but
Strange. Yeah.
I know. And I'm like, I should sell that. And then I was like, I think I'm just going to have a Star Wars archive of
I also have a little bit of a hard time getting rid of that stuff because it's like, oh, but it was special.
Yeah, I know. And maybe I'll wear it again.
See, I always feel like I would maybe wear it for like a gala or like a Halloween costume.
Yeah. I mean, the alien thing I probably would have to go Halloween with, but
like-
it is a good,
Some of like the Halloween things
Yeah.
definitely would come back.
absolutely. Yeah.
So you'll wear it
Especially,
twice.
yeah. Just
'Cause
like
then you'll retire for
potentially.
sure after that.
I don't know.
Right.
Maybe.
You ladies are crazy with your
Potentially.
purchases.
Listen.
Especially like this last year.
Yeah.
I mean, those outfits were like kind of fun.
Yeah,
So
they were fun. I do want to wear the dress that I wore for your Star Awards someday because it is spectacular,
too.
but it is white.
Ooh.
And so it's like, because that was my power color.
yes.
That was like the whole thing is we were supposed to wear our
Your power
zodiac-
color,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's white. It's white and like silver and sparkly. It's very like almost bridal feeling. So
wow.
I'm like, I don't know where I can even wear this. Like, it's like,
Oh, maybe you could wear it through this year.
Oh, you guys stop.
listen.
yeah, we're really
don't
into
remind.
this.
Let me remind you again
No,
about
no,
how long
no.
you guys talked about that wheel.
Hey, The cycle of fifths.
Yeah, it's
Circle
the-
of fifths.
I was not-
Cycle of
They got
fourths.
into,
What do they call it? The what wheel?
Camelot wheel. Camelot wheel.
Camelot wheel.
Yeah, Camelot wheel.
Yeah. They had a long
Oh,
car. Yeah.
fascinating.
It's a DJ thing.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Anyways, close.
Cool. Love it.
So, anyways,
Rachel's also, we're in the same book club, so we can get off on
Ooh,
that
yeah,
tangent,
we could talk about smut.
yeah, is it a ladies only book club?
No,
No?
we can read some smut.
No, you can
already
read
been
smut.
on that tangent. Let's go back to what we were doing.
What?
Clothes?
Quilts.
Quilts?
Quilts?
We're talking about quilts?
Hey, quilts.
Clothes. I know.
Hey, my grandma used to sew up a mean ass quilt.
My great grandma did
Quilts. I was
quilting.
like, quilts.
Quilts.
Yeah.
We could talk quilts. I could go on and on about quilts. What's the deal with quilts? It's like a Jerry Seinfeld joke. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what it's.
That was Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
That was very Jerry Seinfeld.
I'm on a kick right now. Seinfeld's the shit.
What is the deal with quilts, huh? They're just like blankets, but all sewn together.
Hello, Newman. All right.
Okay.
Let's circle back. Circle back. So
I digress.
here you are, this amazing event professional.
Whew.
How did you get there? Because actually, in your bio, you talked about you wanted to be in events. You were J-Lo
Forever.
of events.
Yeah.
Or something you were saying. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Back in high school even, I was telling all my friends I was going to grow up and be a wedding planner. I was going to be J-Lo from The Wedding Planner. So yeah, I like
A white shirt with blue pants.
What?
Isn't that what she wore for like over majority of the movie?
Maybe all I remember is she had a clipboard. Nobody ever actually does that.
yeah, I know she had a clipboard and I know she had like
She
I don't
wore
know what
high
she
heels,
wore.
which is so like
oh man, the worst.
silly. Yeah,
Why would she wear that?
100%.
I know she had like slick back hair
Wait, this is from.
from The Wedding Planner.
Sorry, I apologize, everybody. I was thinking of mother-in-law or
Mother of the-
monster-in-law.
Monster-in-law.
Gotcha.
No, I was going to be J-Lo from The Wedding Planner.
Yeah, J-Lo.
So, yeah, all the way back in high school, I was like, I'm going to be a wedding planner. I'm going to work in events.
That's crazy.
I always knew. I don't know.
Amazing.
That's really cool.
There was something in me that I was like,
Because
I'm
like
doing this.
you might be the only one that's
I
really come on.
know.
Everyone else is like, yeah, I did this and I tried that, and then,
Yeah, and, like, I
then
felt-
all of a sudden I
or,
was
like-
in events.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like
I feel like a lot of people are like, I'm a theater kid, or
Right.
I'm a
Musician.
this, or a musician, or something adjacent, and I fell into. Nah, dog. I was going to be a wedding planner.
You were like super intentional. Like I'm doing this.
I'm doing this.
I love that. And you're doing it too, which is great.
Yeah,
I love it.
right. I mean, I never was an actual wedding planner,
That's right.
which is
It's
fine.
the
I
same.
didn't want.
No, you
Eventually,
realized-
I got into it and was like, "Oh, that's not." What I
Ooh,
wanted.
yeah, yeah.
I think that's how it goes, though, right? You go for the thing, and then it becomes something else, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I actually like this better.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
totally.
I went to school for music and I was like, oh no, never mind. I don't want to do that.
Like,
yeah.
psych. Like, this is what I want to like
Yeah, exactly.
keep
Yeah.
as a passion, not
Have fun, enjoy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then did you go to school for that specifically or
So I wanted the college experience as a, an 18-year-old does. So I went to the University of Minnesota. They had no hospitality or event program. So I studied public relations, which was as like adjacent to events as I thought I could find. And I did an art minor, which also felt like kind of adjacent, but also like scratched my itch of creativity.
That's cool.
So I did those two things. I did a handful of event internships. I did one with like Gopher Hole that was like literally planning like movie nights, like in Kaufman Memorial. Like it was so low key.
Wait, when was that?
Gosh, I was maybe like a sophomore or junior. I didn't do it very long. I maybe did like one or two of them.
I used to work at the campus club up on the fourth floor.
Stop, really?
Yeah, I wonder if we were like in the same, like, what years was it?
Okay. If it was when I was a sophomore, it would have been 2010 to 2011.
I was there.
And then junior would have been 11 to 12.
Okay, I was at the campus club from 2004 until 2012, August of 2012.
Wow.
I like passed each other's by Einstein.
Oh, I'm sure. We absolutely did then.
So funny.
What a small world.
Crazy. I love it.
cute. Oh, I was planning, little movie nights for students.
Yeah, and I was like, well, let's do this stupid little dinner up here
Right.
for like whatever department.
Whatever department's showing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, cute.
Cool.
Look at us. Yeah, so I did that. I did like another little like internship for Neighborhood Health Source, which is a nonprofit in Northeast, hospital or a clinic, excuse me. And then I, after college, landed at Mid-America Festivals that plans and puts on the Renaissance Festival and the Bay Area Festival and like a number of other festivals and things around the country, which is like very... it was an experience. Like that's just like a whole nother like
It's like a real niche sort
a
of.
real niche area of events and like a whole like breed of human beings that are like super interesting. And I like mean this with all the love and care in the world because like as a human that like loves to let her freak flag fly,
Yeah, like
those people
fly.
also let
Yeah.
to love their freak flag fly,
Yes.
like very much.
Their costume while they're doing it. Yeah.
It's such a nice way of saying they're weird as fuck.
Yeah,
That's
and
like-
I like
you
I
really
don't
beat
know,
around the
like do
bush on that
it,
one.
like
I love
enjoy, like have at it.
I don't know if I knew this. I think I kind of like had picked it up at some points, but I didn't realize that it was like
I
a
love it.
national like association. So do you plan them in all different areas or just one here?
I primarily here.
Okay.
But like I was on the like sales and event team.
okay.
So the event work that I did was all local, but then like I would sell ticket packages and like corporate ticket bundles essentially for like Bay Area. And I think, oh gosh, my memory is so terrible. There were other Ren fairs that they managed. I just don't exactly remember. And I don't want to say what they are in case I'm misremembering, but I feel like there was maybe one in like a Michigan or something.
Feels like a place they'd have one.
Don't
like
at
there's-
me if I get it wrong, Mid-America. I'm so sorry.
People can Google it if we'll say Michigan, that works.
I know that Bay Area was one because that was the other big one that we did like
And that was a
packages for.
Renaissance
Yeah,
one,
that was a
too.
Renaissance one.
I feel like they're all over the place.
Yeah, I know that there were others that we did like ticket packages for.
Okay.
And the Bay Area one, I know that we also sold like wedding packages for, which is why that's the other one that sticks out in my brain. I just don't really remember what the other ones were.
Is that a big thing at the Renaissance Fair, weddings?
It was. It was very interesting. So there were like on-season and off-season weddings.
Okay.
Like the off-season weddings were just like your like kind of run-of-the-mill, casual, any other like cute casual wedding,
Yeah.
like at a park or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like they would use I forget what the building was called, like Manor or whatever the building is that they do the Feast of Fantasy in or whatever. And they were cute, like, whatever. The on-season weddings were like very interesting because they were happening like while the fair was open. And so while there was like festival goers and people all
Doing their
around
thing.
and doing their thing.
I bet it was a spectacle when
It was
happened.
such a spectacle.
Because it's like old timey vibes and all that.
Totally.
So were like the wedding people dressed like that?
Oh yeah, all the
You
time.
don't do a
yeah,
wedding.
Yeah, I'm just like, I
but
assume so. But I'm like,
yeah. You don't do an on-season one unless that's your vibe.
And
That's what I'm
unless
like,
your
you-
vibe is like you're gonna dress up as a fairy and my groom is gonna dress up as like a knight or something, or we're both gonna dress up as pirates.
That'd be dope.
Or we're both gonna dress up as whatever.
yeah.
My
Heaving bosoms. Like
lots of bosoms, bosoms galore.
Yeah.
My literal like first wedding at the Renaissance Festival. So there's this like big arbor where most of the weddings take place. That's like kind of like right when you walk in, you're like going in, and it's kind of one of like the first things that you see if you just like go all the way straight in. And I mean, anyone can like come and like sit down and like sit as a guest and like watch this wedding happen.
Really?
Anyone. Yeah. We don't like rope.
That's wild.
They don't like rope them off. And so like part of your like role as like the person in the polo working is to be like making
This is a real wedding.
Yeah, like making sure that people are being respectful and like, oh hey, like just so you know, like this is a real wedding. Like, you're welcome to be
yeah,
here.
because sometimes they might just think it's some random.
Oh, they think it's a spectacle. They think it's a
I
show.
assume they think it's a performance art.
Oh,
thing, yeah.
absolutely. 100%. And so like part of the job
would
is
if I
like
walked in.
absolutely. Well, you see a bunch of people sitting down at these rows and you're like, oh, what's the show?
Yeah.
What am I sitting down for? And so you're like, oh, like it's a real wedding.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people like get up and leave because they're like, I don't want to fucking see this. I want to walk away.
Yeah.
But some people like are like, oh, great, I'll sit and watch. Which I don't understand.
No.
And some people are like, well, I just need a place to sit and eat because I have a turkey leg and I need a place to sit down.
I need to sit and eat something, so I'm just going to watch this wedding.
Very genuinely.
So funny.
And I'm like, you know what? As long as you're being quiet and respectful, I don't care.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Fair.
So it's my like literal first wedding. People are sitting down. Everyone's being quiet, respectful, whatever. Like the wedding is happening. And this man is sitting here. And I can tell he's not a part of the wedding, like, very clearly, because he's not like everybody part of the wedding is like dressed up in their garb, like they very much are engaged, like they look like they're supposed to be there. This man is not, and he's sitting here, he's not paying attention, and he's like looking around.
Oh no!
And I'm watching him, and I'm like, oh, please don't do anything.
Don't be weird.
No,
and this isn't the place to tell somebody not to be weird.
No, and it's like tiny little like 23-year-old me. Like I've maybe only been to like one wedding like in my adult life. Like, please don't do anything.
Conflict, like
I know,
so hard.
like I just like don't want it.
Yeah.
And he stands up, and he's like looking around like this, and he's in the middle of my wedding, and he's standing there. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to go tell him to sit down. I have to go tell him to sit down. And I walk over to him and I go, sir, I need you to sit down. This is a real wedding. And he looks at me and he goes, what? And I'm like, this is a real wedding. Please sit down. And he goes, this? And he's so loud. And I'm like, yes, this is a real wedding. Can you please sit down? And he goes, oh. And he sits down.
Okay, I have like a definite image of this guy. Like,
And so I like scurry back out to like down the aisle to like get out of there.
Yeah.
And I can tell then he's still like looking because he's clearly looking for somebody.
Right. He's
And
like,
then-
Brenda, I'm over here. I'm at the wedding.
Really? Oh, like shit. You like. It's funny that you say that because then he looks and he goes, Susan! I shit you not. He starts yelling for Susan. He sees her across the way. And I'm like,
God.
dude, I just told you this is a real wedding.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
After you just explained that it's an actual.
What are you doing?
Susan!
Was he old?
Yeah, like an old gentleman.
Yeah. They have no awareness.
I was
no awareness.
so mortified.
you portrayed your acting was spot on.
It was, yeah. I can picture him.
I
Oh
can
my
picture
God!
this exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
I'm in my I'm just like,
You're like,
I need to escort him. Like, I can't escort this man out. Like, I'm mortified. And so I'm like, stop, please. So I'm like,
like a little baby.
I know. And I'm like, do I ask him to leave? What do I do? And so I'm just about to like walk over and be like, please go away. And then he like stands back up again and he's like looking around and then he finally walks away. And I was like,
Oh my God. Those moments are like, they feel like they last a million
That-
years.
1,000
That was a great
yeah.
story.
trillion years. It was
could
my
listen to
literal
you.
first one.
Yeah. No, I hate
wow.
that.
And I was like, is every wedding going to be like this forever?
There it could be, right?
Oh my God.
That sounds awful.
That sounds
honestly.
difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, most people were totally lovely and they understood that like, oh, it's a real wedding. Like, sure, great, whatever.
Right. This man needed his wife to come sit down with him.
Oh my God,
though.
he just wanted Susan to like come.
Come check it out,
Like-
Susan.
Yeah. I found a place to sit, Susan.
Oh, Susie.
It's also
Right.
hard when they like. It's hard when you're trying to be quiet and they can't hear you.
Yeah.
No.
I had that. We were doing it. I was helping out with a film that was being shot, and it was like at a park where like people were walking by, and I like had to stop people
Yeah.
while I did the shot. One of them was like, but I had to be quiet at the same time, and I was trying to tell this guy he was just going on his walk. He was just doing his normal thing.
And he's like, what? What?
Hey, can you like stop for a second? We're filming. He's like, what? And I was like, we're filming. Please. He's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, forget it. Just go. Just go.
Yeah, just
He's like,
whatever.
why'd you stop me?
Oh my
It
God.
just keeps going. I'm like,
Oh my God.
Well, I was about to say that because it's a kind of a.
Impossible.
Yeah, because if you engage them, then that could make them
Belligerent
talk
or.
more,
yeah, it's just like,
It's impossible.
Yeah,
and
you
at
almost
the-
needed like a sign.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Look at
I mean,
this, you dumb mother.
sometimes when I'm in those, I've like, will type it onto the notes app in my phone so they can read it. Cause like my mom is hard.
They get quiet too, and they'll be like,
Yeah. My mom is deaf and she has took 2 cochlear implants. And before she got those, when she just had the hearing aids. And also sometimes when you have them, you don't know how loud your voice is. So even now, sometimes I'll
sure.
be like, it's a little quieter in here than your volume would imply. So and I don't want to share.
Such a nice sugar coat. Yeah.
That's a really lovely
You
way
girls
to
are
say
so
it.
good at sugar coating shit.
I feel bad because I don't want her to be like shush, like shush.
That's a lovely way to say it.
Yeah. So we send notes back and forth, and my grandma was also deaf, and she had hearing aids, but she couldn't hear anything. And at one of my choir concerts one time, sorry, this is such a tangent, but
Oh, that's okay.
one of my choir concerts in high school, my mom used to do the same thing with her because she back then didn't have hearing aids, but they didn't have phones, so they'd like write it in a notepad. And at a pause where the singing had stopped and there was no noise, my grandma loudly turns to her and said something super inappropriate. And I won't say it because it's not nice. And like everyone around like head snaps over. Like my mom was like, oh my God.
no.
Just like let the ground swallow me up right now. And I was on stage and I heard it and I was like,
Oh, you were on stage. So that means everyone.
yeah, it was loud.
Of course they did.
It was
of
very
course.
loud. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But also at the Renaissance Fair, I feel like I've only gone like twice in my life. And for sure, one of those times I was shit-faced.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people are.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Including sometimes your bride and your groom.
Fair.
Which is like a whole other like, oh, okay. That's what you guys are going to do and that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. I do feel like working there though, I very quickly was like, I learned to, okay, we're going to roll with the punches here. Like, you know what? Like this was a, what's it called? A crash course
Yeah,
in,
like a little trial by fire.
Yeah, trial by fire. And like, you don't know what's going to be thrown at you, but like,
You better have endurance.
you better have endurance
Rolling with
because
kind of.
yeah, it may be a belligerent guest. It may be a belligerent pickle boy. It could be truly anything.
It could be a crazy turkey vendor. Like,
It genuinely could be anything. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, okay.
well, and there's
We're
like,
just going to roll with it.
there's people at the fair whose job it is to heckle.
Oh my God.
So like,
and
They
the
always
crazy
pick on me.
thing is
Every
like,
time.
they'll pick on like a guest, they'll pick on the your actual client,
Yeah.
or they'll pick on you and you're like, wait, but I'm not a patron.
yeah, I'm
And
wearing
you
a
can tell that.
polo.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm wearing a polo. I have a radio. Don't pick on me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work.
I'm doing
my
a job.
So rude.
Don't pick on me.
Oh God.
Wait. Yeah.
Wait, I'm one of you.
Yeah. Like, I'm supposed to kind of be in charge.
Yeah, like, oh, why am I catching strays here?
Yeah, what
What's
the hell?
It's funny.
Oh my God, I love it.
Which
Well,
also, like, I shouldn't be in charge. I'm 23 years old. I'm
Also-
probably hungover. Like,
yeah. But also, it's a good testing ground. I feel like you learn things
Oh,
the
wow.
hard way.
So much.
very much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so after the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a fun place, but it
Yeah.
was
You did 3 years of that?
chaos. I did 2 fair seasons, which ended up being about like a year and a half.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you got to experience the full.
Yeah. It was fun. Like,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was-
I mean, it sounds like a crazy enough thing where it's like I could see, like going back every day, like it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting. And then, but at a certain point too, like,
I
all
think
right,
a year and a half is about enough time
Yeah.
to be like, okay,
Yes.
this is still interesting and still like, okay, like learning some things.
Yeah, I learned
feel
a
like
lot.
after like 3 years, I'd be like, fuck this place.
Oh yeah, be like this is enough of being heckled by a pickle boy every time I walk by.
Yeah, no, I would be like, you need to shut the fuck up.
Until I have some animosity towards those.
Yeah, I know you've called them out a few
they were
times.
just flirting.
They just were the worst though.
Were they just selling pickles? I don't remember.
Always, every time just selling pickles, and
Okay.
damn did they heckle every time I walked by. And I just I'm just trying to do a job.
Yeah, they were definitely trying to flirt with you.
I think so because I was
Yeah.
so cute.
I mean, of course, absolutely.
Don't forget to flip your hair when you say that.
I mean, obviously.
It
yeah.
also
That was
was
some
like
Beyonce shit.
Beyonce shit. It also just was so muddy there all the time, like
and hot,
and
like,
hot.
nose and
Ugh.
yeah.
But so after the Renaissance Fair, I actually my biggest wedding there, the only wedding actually that ever like used an outside vendor for anything.
Oh.
I know. It was
Fancy ones.
the fancy one. It was
Yeah.
very exciting. It was
Yeah.
actually kind of cool. They like, they had their wedding and then they like rented out some of the taverns for their like
Oh.
cocktail hour, which
okay.
like most of these places No, most like didn't quite do, but this one didn't. It was cute. It was cool.
Okay.
They dressed as pirates for their wedding, and it was like very cute, and all of their guests dressed up. And then they like, oh, you guys, wait, I forgot to tell you about one other guest or one other
Yes, please.
couple. The most economic bride that I ever worked with at the fair. So she had a very, she had a limited budget,
Okay.
and she'd already booked. And so it's already a pretty economical place to be married.
Yeah.
You know,
I imagine since they won't even rope it off for you to be separate.
truly.
Yeah.
It's already pretty
It
economical.
better be if you're not going to like give me my own private space. Yeah.
And so, and I don't remember what her guest count was, but I do certainly remember that her budget for a meal per head that she wanted to hit was $8. And
Jimmy John sandwiches for everybody.
yeah, it was we didn't have something that was quite going to hit that.
Yeah.
But we were able to get her something that ended up being, I think it was like $11 or something, and it
Just
was
picture
like
everyone with a turkey leg.
Yeah, I mean, that's more expensive than $8 though.
it literally
know,
was
but
like
Back then, though,
chicken
yeah.
breast, a bun, and like a scoop of mashed potatoes or something is what like the meal ended
pat
up
of butter.
being.
So not far off.
So like it didn't end up being a lot, but like we made it. We got to her budget.
Yeah.
Like we did it, and
Like you get one of those giant party platters from
totally.
that's
and like here's the thing, like no shame on anybody's budget. Like
Sure.
whatever works for you. Like I want you to have a wedding, and it's going to be
Absolutely.
wonderful and great. And we figured it out. We got to what she was going to be comfortable with. The day that her like final deposit was due to me, she called. We get on the phone, and I'm like, okay, and like this is the amount that's left due. Like da 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 da. Like you know, I've got the card on file. Like, am I okay to go ahead and charge this? She goes, oh, actually, like I was gonna have. I was gonna have my guests call and each pay for their meal.
Oh no.
And I go, oh no,
What?
I don't think we can do that. No.
How many people? I mean,
it wasn't a lot. It was like 100 guests.
that's a lot of people to take their
It's
individual
a lot.
credit cards. Yeah.
Right. That's far
Crazy.
too many.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it's not a ton, but it's still far too
A
many.
lot of surcharges.
Yeah, I was just thinking the credit card charge.
Yes. And I was like, and again, 23-year-old me is, like,
Oh my God.
you know, like, I don't really know how to like,
right. But what a weird presumption to make.
I know.
I mean,
So
And so I was like,
how'd you say this?
so I'm like, how do I answer this?
Yeah.
So I was like, well, no, we actually don't do that. You actually have to pay for it all. You know, you have to pay for it, but your guests could pay you. Because like I had no tact at the time.
I mean, but also like, what do you say to that?
I don't
know.
know.
if I would have had a
You
better
were straight up, and
response.
I think that's fine.
I had no, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if I have a better way to say that.
Yeah, you can't round
Yeah.
about that.
And I remember like, and she like, and I mean, she took it quite well.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, I didn't realize that I would have to do that. Like, I'll have to call you back. And I was like, oh God, okay. Yeah, let me know. And she like hung up. And then I went to my manager and I was like, oh my God, like this is what's going to happen. I don't know if she's going to be able to pay and this and that. And my manager was like, well, she has to.
Yeah, I'm sure it was in her contract too. So like,
Totally, right?
I'm up with
Yeah.
$500.
And I was like, okay, I don't know.
Oh my
And I mean, she did call back and she was like, okay, no problem. Like, I'll just have my guests all pay me back. And I was like, oh, okay, great.
oh my
Wow.
God.
But still to like think I'm going to have everyone pay me back.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't.
Also, this is like probably pre-Venmo days, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm
How
sure.
old were they?
Oh, I don't remember. I mean,
18 years old or
I
something?
think they were pretty young. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
I do think they were like pretty young. Like they
I had to
don't
teach
know.
somebody at Aria one time how to write a check.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, they were like U of M students
Yeah.
putting on like a fashion show thing.
They gave him
Yeah.
a check and they were like,
And she's like, I don't know how to. I'm like, it was like my first dad moment, right?
Aw.
I mean,
Alright.
to be fair, I rarely write checks, so much so that I sometimes have to look it up. Be like, what the fuck do I write again?
I write all the checks.
Oh yeah, you write all the checks. For
I mean, I feel like when I was in school, because I'm so fucking old, there was a class like math or something like that where like literally they taught us how to write a check.
Oh my God, I love that.
I
remember the class. I remember the class. I remember having to do it multiple times.
Yeah.
It's just been so rarely used.
There's a class.
It was like part of a
Well,
larger
it's
class,
like a
but-
20-minute segment in a class. Probably.
Yeah, well, it was like,
Wow.
I remember like going over it a few times. Or it was
I
like
went through it.
Like a full
Yeah.
It's
lesson.
a full lesson plan, like a full week of class.
Wow.
Remember when it
I
was,
mean, it's like 6 lines.
yeah, but remember how there's like the ledger,
Date.
and you used to have to like balance
Practice.
your checkbook.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because
Oh,
it
I
wasn't
don't think I've
online
ever done that.
There wasn't.
Me neither. That's why I forgot that whole step. Yeah,
Yeah.
I never.
that was like the only
not
thing
once.
of finance they ever taught us, by the way.
was
So
useful.
it's like,
Right.
budgets? That's
No.
not a thing you
I don't know that
I'll
anyone
teach you
ever
how to
taught me
balance
anything in
your
finance.
check.
No, I just.
That was the balancing your checkbook was like an expression because like that's why you get your balance because it's balancing your checkbook. So
I wish they would have taught me something like that.
Yeah, I learned it, but I never once did it. Maybe for like a week.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
you can, I mean, by then, I mean, at least, I don't know if I could get online statements. No, I think I got them in the mail still for a while, but eventually you get online statements. It didn't matter anymore. But,
yeah.
Yeah, now online you don't worry about anything, and it's all insured. So you just
Yeah.
have some bullshit that you didn't know where it came from, and you're like, call them up, and they give you your money back.
Yeah. Like, I didn't do that.
I was drunk. I never did that.
I was drunk, he said.
I've actually had like it usually happens like on like after a trip. And then I'll like have some spam shit. Actually, I'll tell you guys this quick story. It's gonna be like 10 minutes. No, just but I got back from somewhere, I don't know, like let's say West Coast or something like that, Vegas or something, and had like a bunch of spam charges. I saw like the vendor on the online banking, and I was like, those are definitely not me. So I called up the store, and they looked up the shit, and I'm like, where did it get sent to?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it. Where did it?
Yeah.
And then it was some lady out of the East Coast buying shit for like a school, it was all like school related stuff, like backpack and like pencils and shit. So I was like, I almost feel bad or whatever.
Yeah.
But fuck her. No.
Well, and
anyway,
also, like, she's still got the stuff.
Right. She still has this thing. It's
yeah,
not like
they
she's
get the
getting
stuff.
got.
I get my money back. I guess it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, yeah, does she get got? Like, I don't really know how that works.
Well, so I did a report, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, you got to call the other. We can't help you right here." So
Yeah.
then you're calling over there, and they don't. No one gives a fuck.
Oh.
And it's like, where the credit card? I don't know. It's just like
Yeah, like a chargeback kind of
you
thing.
never know, and like so. But when they also find out that you were like trying to I try to figure out who it was. Because I'm like investigative
Yeah,
a
you
little bit
wanna,
like
like,
that.
know.
So I'm like, I know who it is and where she lives.
Oh, God.
Pretty much, because the store told me where it got shipped to. So I have like an address and I have her name.
Oh, God.
So
Spooky.
You're like, I booked a flight.
but then like when they know that they can't tell you any more information.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then they're like protecting the thief.
Yeah, which kind of
Right.
makes sense.
Which is-
I
it
mean,
does.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want a psychopath showing up. and,
Exactly.
like,
You don't want Esteban knocking at your fucking door.
right, and then
Okay.
you kill them and they're liable for like
Exactly.
Right.
That's exactly the whole thing. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. 5 minute there.
crazy.
All right.
I love it.
I once had, what is it called when you have charges that aren't your own on your card?
Oh, like a
Fraud.
Fraud. I once had fraud for fish oil pills
oh,
on my card, and I was like, oh,
interesting.
strange thing.
Yeah.
But I couldn't figure out who it was. But, I got my money back.
Yeah, that'll happen.
But
That's good.
anyway, that's all.
Credit cards.
Fraud.
Hey, you got to take your fish oil. You got to take your fish oil. Omegas, baby. Gotta get those omegas. Okay, so then
Okay, sorry.
No, that's great.
we're post Renaissance now.
No, we
right?
were just talking about the cheap wedding. With
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. They paid and they had a beautiful wedding and everybody had their chicken breast. And
That's a great. You have
they're
amazing
fun.
stories. I want to keep hearing more.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
I don't know. My foot fell through went through
A deck railing or
a
like
deck railing one time. That wasn't great, but I don't know. It was fine. I didn't sue.
No, the deck, like or a railing. What do you mean?
No, like a
board.
a deck board. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
On an event though.
No, just a day at work.
Okay.
at the rent fair.
Just a day in the life of Rachel.
Just a day in the life at the rent fair.
That's still at the rent. Okay. Yeah, those days. Well, they got to be antique boards, right?
Yeah, super.
Old
they were back in the Renaissance days.
boards. Yeah.
Yeah. And they sit out all year long. So
Yeah, that probably happened a lot back in the day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It wasn't great. But yeah, so I don't know. Then
where'd you go from there?
So from there, one of my weddings used Festivities for their decor and their floral.
Okay.
And their like designer, their salesperson was Kathy Bakeberg. And I was their like, venue person at the fair. And so it was getting to the point where I was like, okay, like I don't want to do another season here. Like this is fun, it's great and all. I just don't want my foot to go through another, deck board.
You can only get harassed by pickle boys so long.
Get harassed by pickle boys for so long. I think it's, I've played in the mud for long enough. I'd like to work indoors.
I don't know why you went to rentals then, because
I don't know about the rentals. I'm back outside again. Yeah. So I saw that Festivities then was like hiring for a design and sales position. So I applied and then I reached out directly to Kathy because I had her contact information. I was like, hey, remember how much you loved working with me for this one particular wedding and how smooth and wonderful it went. Right. Well, you should hire me.
Absolutely.
Wow. Cool. That's ballsy.
Did my best. And so I interviewed and then they hired me.
Cool.
And so then I went to Festivities and I was on the sales and design team for, gosh, how long have I been with that company now? I was on the sales and design team for 6 years, I think, if I remember correctly. And then somewhere in there, in this collection of sister companies, I've migrated to type A events in the sisterhood of companies. And now I've migrated back into the Festivities in Richfield realm, but still with my type A hat on, and I'm kind of living in this place where I get to touch all 3 companies, which is like really kind of cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I had a hard time
really
transitioning at Festivities when you left to like new people. 'Cause in my head, it was like for the longest time I kept sending you emails still at Festivities, and I was like, no, she's not there anymore.
I'm sure it happened a lot.
I don't think you were the only one.
Yeah. I imagine that's true. Yeah. I feel like sometimes like certain companies, like you get an employee who's like very much a ambassador for the company and like becomes like sort of intrinsic with it. I think that you were definitely that for a while there. So,
I think so. Yeah.
Which is awesome. And also nice that you can still like be involved in it and nice that there was a place in the company for you to go that wasn't like, where like sometimes you're like, where do I go from here? Right.
Totally.
You have to leave sometimes to like move up and stuff or change things.
Yeah. And I think that was kind of like the beauty of like Jennifer owning the sisterhood of the companies, that there was space for me to grow.
Yeah.
And like stay connected, you know?
Yeah. Not completely like fly the coop, but like get some new change and
Yeah.
literally, because you guys like travel with some of the type A stuff. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I don't know.
I know you're looking at me. You're
I know.
like, You guys do amazing stuff. Yeah, it's cool. Like, because I get to see you work once a year, roughly. Let's say.
Yeah.
But what you guys do is like big, gigantic magnitude type stuff, like lots of people,
conferences,
big venues or hotels or multiple hotels, for instance. And yeah, no, it's really cool. I get to see you like, I don't know, just busting ass. Yeah. like she's fucking meaning business right now, kind of like in the thick of just a giant event. So it's really cool to see.
Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's it's a different like kind of world of events, and it was a little it was maybe not like a shell shocker, but it was like it took me like out of what I thought I knew in like the world, like
in the event world.
In the event world, yeah, it kind of like
it's a different thing. You're going like different countries different countries and shit too. It's
Yeah,
there's
totally.
different rules and different.
Right. And even going from like a singular evening of an event
Yes.
to like a multi-day
Right.
production
Yeah.
was like such a different experience.
And looking at it from a different lens.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I feel like with an event, like there's people coming at it from so many different angles. Even like, I feel like it's funny sometimes when like the PR world, they do events too, but they come at it from such a different way that we're so disconnected in that way. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like there's no crossover because on the vendor side of things, it's totally different. But what you were doing is more like planner and
It's like
also vendor.
you guys are like planning a trip for like 700 people and shit sometimes, right? It's like the hotel and the plane tickets and it's
Yeah.
like, damn, that's
Yeah.
a whole level of crazy.
Yeah. And it's cool. It's exciting too because it's like, and I don't even do all of that, right? Like we have such a vast team full of different skill sets that are all experts in these different areas. Like we have a team that does like the tech and the registration that like I'm not an expert in any of that. Like
Yep.
thank goodness we have a whole team that knows how to
Yeah.
do that because like that's so far outside of my ball game that I wouldn't understand. And we have a team that is like an expert in like keynote production. So if we do like a conference and there's, the keynote of it all, like that team does that. Like, again, thank
those
God.
speakers and like, yeah.
Like, cause like, again, that's not an area that I'm an expert in, but there's team members who are. So
Well, with something that big too, it's like you have to have so many people involved. There's no way one person could do it all. Like,
oh my
it's
God.
impossible.
Never.
Yeah.
And so it was interesting to like come from, I don't know, a space where like I was so used to a singular,
Yeah.
like one singular event to, oh no, this is a multi-function production. And so it was interesting to look at the whole event as like a multi-function, like I don't know how I'm
Bunch
saying
of
this.
events because
Like,
you gotta
yeah,
you
like
have to know how to
each-
run one event.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you can, now it's one event, and then we got two breakout type
Yeah.
things.
And it's like I had such blinders in, and I had to. And it's like even when I go on these events, like I have to have like my blinders on sometimes for like my
Yeah.
portion of it.
Not borrowing any trouble.
Totally. But then it's also like when it's not my go time for my thing, I have to like, what am I available for? What can I help with? Like, can I be a Swiss Army knife and like put out fires other places? Like, who needs me? Where can I go? Where can I help? I don't know. It's very cool to like be a part of these different types of events and like either do like the incentive trips, which are multi days, or even the conferences, which are really like, I don't know. I never thought I would be interested in. Because like, I don't know, I hear conference and I'm like, okay, that sounds like very
sounds
boring.
So dry. Yeah.
Sounds like dry and like kind of boring, but is very like interesting when you're there. Because on my end of things, when I usually like I get to do kind of like the evening event pieces of it, which is like the welcome reception closing party. But then the middle, sometimes I get plugged in on like a sessions team, or I'll help with signage, or there was one event where we just had like, I mean, I loved this. It was like me and like one other teammate, or maybe there was two of us. It was me and Jeremy and one other person. I forget who, but we were just like the Swiss Army knife team.
Yeah.
And it was just like, when you need somebody,
Give us a call.
yep, like that's the team. And I mean, we were busy.
Yeah.
Because there was always somebody who needed something.
Somebody always needs an extra pair of hands somewhere, right?
Yep. And it was thrilling. Because it was just like, what are we going to do? Where can we help? What problem can I solve?
Yeah.
Like, let's go.
I feel like you kind of have to be a problem solver to a certain extent to be in this industry. Like you have to be ready to just like jump in and solve problems because it's like there's always going to be one. Right?
Always.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Always.
I feel like I don't remember what the context was that we were talking about it, but you were just saying the other day that like one of the things you do when you get when you start doing meetings for these things, or like when you get on site, is put everyone's
Oh,
number
yeah.
in your phone. Like as soon as you meet somebody, you get their number
Yes.
and put it in your phone, so that if anyone's looking for that person or they need to figure out how to find somebody, you've always got their contact information. And I thought that was a really good tip.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We were asked what was a bit of advice, or what was the best bit of advice we were ever given,
Yeah.
or something like that.
What was it for?
It was for ILEA. It was Sarah had asked, or it was our icebreaker question,
Icebreaker,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like, what was the best bit of advice you had ever been given, or something like that. And so mine, in the context of conferences or of like incentive world, it was, and my friend and colleague Ken Gay had told me, he said, Rachel, never let a phone number get away from you. And I was like, okay, tell me more. And he goes, when you're like getting to one of these events and you're meeting people and you're meeting these like, what am I trying to say here? You're meeting
your venue team.
Yeah, your venue team. You're meeting your catering sales managers. You're meeting even your just whoever your leads are
Any part of
around
the
you.
network.
Anyone,
Yeah,
any part of your network, anyone. Grab their phone number. Don't let a number get away from you.
I like that. Yeah, that's really good.
You're meeting your AV leads. Anyone.
Yeah. And then you're not dependent on like
Yeah.
somebody else finding people for you, which I think is really smart.
So smart.
Yeah.
And like ever since I did that, I can solve so many more of my problems on my own. Or I can solve other people's problems because I have the phone numbers to be able to solve said problems, to be able to reach out to people, to find them and say like, oh, hey, I need XYZ. Can you help me? Because like, I mean, I'm not the person with the electrical hookups. I'm not the person who like can, like I'm not the union organizers who's
Right.
able to move the tables and chairs. Like I have to be able to call the union organizers to move these tables and chairs. Like that's not,
And just removing a step of like having to find them or find somebody to find them. And
to be able to do it yourself is like
Yeah, the phone number saves a shitload of time.
it's a shitload of time. My contacts in my phone though,
absurd.
Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous.
they're such a mess.
actually.
Yeah.
I have so many like Tom, catering sales manager for this place.
Yeah. So, same. And that's,
Tom, venue, this.
Yeah.
You must have a couple thousand in
This
there.
person set up crew.
You go back and you're like, I hope Tom's still here. Good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Truly.
That's so funny.
Or like,
like it.
this person, like, there's too many, but I don't know. It is funny though, because then sometimes we'll go back to a venue and I'm like, oh, I've already got you.
Yeah.
You're already in here. Okay, great.
I love that.
So there's only like so much you can personally control, right? Like as an individual, but even as a team, right? So it's like something's out of your, like it's a AV company or something like that, right? How do you deal with the things that like you didn't plan for? Like, or you planned for everything, but this one thing that's completely out of your control. Let's like a mic doesn't work.
Oh God, not a mic not working.
Is this a real life example?
Yeah, kind of. Well, I'm throwing them a bone too, right? You guys want to talk about some QLX mics real quick?
He's like, no, I don't want to talk about anything not working.
No,
For the ULX.
yeah.
I mean, I had literally this week. I was doing breakouts all day, all week. The last one, the very last one, shit decided to go backwards and sideways.
Of course it did. The
It's
very
like,
last
oh,
one.
I'm not going to work anymore. I know you're about to start, and this is a quick turnaround because people wanted to sit around and talk for the first time in like 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, and it's like you got 3 minutes to turn this around. And it's like nothing's gonna work right now.
You got 3 minutes.
You got 3 minutes and nothing's gonna work. Go for it. And so I kept on doing it enough so that the moderator had to be like, "All right, I'm gonna vamp and just go." And then like the first thing he says was like, "Raise your hand," and then everybody raises their hand. He's like, "Cool, we got participation." I'm like, what? Like, okay, you keep doing your thing, man. I'm gonna get this working. But that like stuff like happens all the time, and it's just stuff
Yeah.
out of your control. Like I said, it was working all week. Everything worked fine, and then this guy's one computer comes in and ruins the whole show.
You know, the amount of times that it's like you've done a full run and test through, but still
Oh, yeah.
something can go.
Yeah, that's the shit too. It's like we're working with tech whether we want to or not, and
Yeah.
it's like sometimes that shit
Sometimes it just,
doesn't work when you need it to.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
yeah.
I think like, yeah, the best you can do sometimes is like, okay, we got to keep our cool. And I mean, just like make the best of it. And like, I mean, like, what's the backup plan? Like, do we have a backup plan?
Yep.
Oh, I told dude, if I'm not freaking out, you shouldn't freak out.
Right, right. Like, I mean, part of it is like, I mean, we're not saving lives.
Yeah,
is a
exactly.
big part of this. Like,
Yep.
here's the thing, like, we are not saving lives. We're putting on events and we're making sure that people have like a really fabulous, wonderful time that hopefully they will remember for a very, very long time. And that will be really impactful for them. And so hopefully we are impacting their lives in that way. But I mean, as far as like things not going right, like, yeah, like hopefully there's a backup plan where we can like pivot in a way and we can like either cover for it or you can kind of like, ooh, what can we do to like pull attention somewhere else? Or if a mic goes out, do we have a backup mic? Can we like pull attention somewhere else? What can we do? Like, I mean, is there
at
a
the end of the
funny
day,
joke we can
like-
make?
right.
Like, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, like, what do you like?
Well, and with the specific like mic example too, like I think everybody's been somewhere where the
Right.
fucking mic cut out. Like,
Yeah.
what do we, you know,
That's a
one
tough
cares
one.
About it as much as we do. That's the thing. Like, no one is like leaving that conference being like, I had a great time, but the mic was fucking.
I
up
guess
for
you're
5
right.
minutes.
For event people though, it's kind of like a mortal sin.
Oh,
It's the
God.
most painful thing ever.
It really is.
Even if I'm not the one in charge when it's happening, I'm just like
I will
Yeah.
say there
Damn,
are
it feels
guests that-
bad.
so uncomfortable.
There are guests that have opinions, and
Yeah, but
and like
they were gonna have an opinion either way then.
I've been around it, and I've always been like, just let it go.
right.
Shit happens.
Yeah, and it's
I-
not like gonna be like a mortal wound on their life. Like it's not,
Yeah, I mean, I got a text from my wife at a convention once, and she was at a convention. And she was just like, "The AV team is messing up really bad."
Yeah, but that's only because she's event adjacent.
She's like, oh my gosh, if you really, I'm like, don't do that. That's mean.
You're like,
What
my
you're
blood
doing right
pressure
now
just
is
went
mean.
Doesn't help.
You're not helping them in any way, and you're making it feel worse.
They didn't know. They had no
Text me
idea.
about this stuff. I'm not going to be your friend on this.
I'm not gonna be your friend on this one.
I love you.
Check someone else to be mean.
That's
Man.
funny.
Yeah. No, I think like, yeah, it's just about like, how can you like, I mean, kind of like keep your cool,
Yeah.
but like move fast, like think fast, move fast, like don't freeze, like
Don't
use
freak
your
out.
resources and like, but stay kind. Like, I think that's a big piece of it too, is like stay kind.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of people out there who like something goes wrong and they get mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that is ever helpful.
Doesn't help anyone.
And I think I think we all remember who those people are, and
Absolutely.
you don't forget. And yeah, it doesn't help
No.
when people.
Like very rarely are people shamed into being better. And
Yeah.
even if they do, they're not going to want to do a good job for you.
Totally.
You know, like they no longer like have the same attitude about it. And they're no longer like eager to make this like a good experience. They're like, well, we're just gonna make it through this now.
Yeah, yeah.
Or they just don't want to do it again.
Yeah. for
Right,
sure.
right.
Like they'll fix it because they don't want to be in that space
Well, yeah.
anymore. But
Right.
like,
But there's a shift. There's like a tone shift
Yeah,
then,
it's
you
like-
know.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, okay, so for example, I'm thinking of an event where, I mean, my centerpieces just straight up didn't show up.
Oh, rough.
And we're setting up this event, and I kept asking my vendor, I'm like, where? And she's setting up my table, she's setting up my chairs, she's setting up my chargers, she's setting up my lounge. And I'm like, where are my florals? Like,
Yeah.
where are my centerpieces? I think you guys were there
Oh,
in the DR.
okay.
And I'm like,
oh,
where are my florals? And she's like, they're coming. I'm like, okay, like, where are they though? She's like, they're coming. I'm like, okay, it's getting real tight.
Okay, but when?
We're getting real tight on time. She's like, they're coming. I'm like, okay. And so I kept checking in with her. I'm like, where, like, we're doing a walkthrough with the client. Like, where,
Yeah.
like, we need to see them. Like, where are these? like, they're coming. And she just kept assuring me, like, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. I'm like, we're doing a walkthrough with the client. Like, I have to physically see them.
Yeah.
And she goes, they're not coming.
No, why would you just keep lying?
And I was like, what do you mean they're not coming? And she looks at me and she just starts crying.
Oh.
And so I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, and she goes, I don't know what to tell you. I thought the florist was going to have them here, but they're not going to come. They're not going to make it on time. He's not going to finish them. They're not going to make it. They're not going to be here on time. And I was like, okay, great. We need to find whatever we can in this resort. Anything possible.
Palm leaves and shit down.
We need to find everything that we possibly can, put on these tables.
Yeah.
You hit it well.
Use as a centerpiece.
You remember that? I don't remember that.
I didn't know.
Oh, maybe you guys don't remember that.
I mean, this is a great example of
This,
people.
Great.
yeah, this is what I was trying to
So
say.
my team knows about it because I pulled my team and I said, okay, guys, our centerpieces aren't coming. We need to go to every single one of these receptions that just happened that had tiny little baby centerpieces on their cocktail tables.
Yep.
And we need to pull every single one of them and we need to bring them to this dinner gala and put them on the tables. And we need to do it really discreetly so that no one sees us running around like our heads are cut off.
Yeah, with
and we need to go
arms
into
full of flowers.
arms full of flowers. We need to go into all of the restaurants because we had to buy out of the resort. So we had to go to all of the restaurants, take any centerpiece that you can find because like we own this resort right now.
Yeah. And all the candles you can find.
Take all the candles you can find. We need to go into the lobby, take whatever you can
in the bathrooms.
Yeah, like whatever you can get your paws on.
Yep. And then discreetly run back here with.
Just casually grabbing every single flower and out of it.
So my team scatters.
Yeah.
So my team is just scattering and just coming back with this smattering
Right.
of different.
Was anything cohesive at all?
Oh God, no! Of course
of
not.
course,
It was supposed to be a white party.
Ooh, that's so specific.
So
my God.
our white party had this smattering of different centerpieces.
Oh my God.
So there was no hiding it.
Yeah.
So we had to explain to the client like, well, this is what happened, and we did our best to solve. So there's something on the table. It's not cohesive, but it's something.
Yeah.
And then truly, it ended up being like maybe 30 minutes before the event was supposed to open that like the floral truck like fucking zoomed in. And we saw it and I was like,
Oh, shit.
and our team just like hustled over and we all start like pulling these like florals off the truck and we start like racing them over and we're like, okay, like
They're here.
we don't know which tables these all go on.
Meanwhile, it's 100 degrees.
it's 1,000 degrees.
Yeah.
We're just like
It
sweating.
was,
like-
You just stepped in the sun and you're melting.
It was so hot.
Yeah.
We're in the fucking Caribbean. Like, it was so warm. And so we're like, some tables have things on them, some tables don't, because we're pulling stuff off of a truck. Some things have stuff from the bathroom on them. And we're just like, okay, we're just like taking stuff off the truck, and so whatever doesn't have a centerpiece on it, we're just like gonna put it on.
Yeah.
So we're just like, whatever we can to get everything so that everything has something on the table. And we ended up making sure that everything had something, but like, it wasn't great, but like, everyone did what they could to like stay as calm as they could. And like, I think, thankfully, as kind as they could, because like, there was no reason, like, what am I going to do? Like, yell at this lady?
Right.
Like,
And it's not her fault. It sucks that she didn't tell you earlier.
that was probably the most frustrating thing is like, and we did have a conversation like post event where I was like, dude, if you would have spoken up,
we could have pivoted here.
we could have figured this out a lot sooner. So like, that really sucked.
Yeah. But if the
Like-
florist was telling her, like, we're on our way, like,
Totally. So like, and that's where I'm like, I don't really know what happened there. So like, that was hard.
I will say, like,
Like,
so I do remember this because
Do you? Okay.
The reason why I remember it is because at the time I was supposed to be producing something for you guys, but I needed you guys to confirm.
Oh, I do remember
on
that.
a review. And so like it was taking a long time, and I was like, what's going on? And I remember coming up, and you guys were like, you weren't necessarily freaking out, but for me,
you had a seriousness about you guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at figuring out like something's up.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
So I was patient. I was like totally cool with everything. But
There's
I was like,
seriousness about you.
Something's going on. I don't know.
Well, the team, or you
I
can
had
see
no
guys
idea what it
whispering
was.
and talking.
I definitely would not have.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was the centerpieces.
Oh yeah, they just
I remember
like didn't
something
show
with
up.
tables, but I'm like, I don't see it, so I don't know what we're talking about here, or I don't know what's going on. But you guys nailed it.
Oh my god! And then you guys, the centerpieces that did show up weren't even white.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay, well,
No, it wasn't great. It wasn't great, but it's fine.
but it's over.
I wonder if they just grabbed what was in there.
They
I
might
think
have.
so. I really do. I think it was just like whatever we can get them. We're just
they,
gonna
like-
show up with a truck of things.
Right, they forgot to the order or something like that.
I kind
and
of think so.
yeah.
I don't know.
Do you? I mean, I feel like this would be super hard for me, I imagine, and going from someone who works on that side of things, right, on like the more rental side of things, but then you're used to working in like this network, right, in like this area. How hard is it working in like other countries, other markets, like trusting that people will do what they say they're going to do? Like,
it's I think I went into it with a little bit of naivete initially. I think I went into it with a lot of trust at first, and I was just like, yeah, people are going to do what they say. Of course they are. Why wouldn't
sign
they?
a contract. Why wouldn't they? Right.
Truly.
Yeah.
And I think my first full year of planning was like a little bit like, oh, wait a second. Maybe not. So like I learned a little bit. I did use places that I could. I used my ILEA network, like truly.
Oh yeah, that's legit.
I like really actually did. Not everywhere I could because it's not truly in every single network. But places that I could find recommendations, either via ILEA or via other people that I know or other recommendations, I will try to do that.
That's smart. Yeah, that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, there's like I don't know, sometimes there's like weird, I don't know. I do think that there is something to like trusting your gut on things. And also I learned a little bit about not like, I think I'm not like, how do I want to put this? Maybe not like maybe not like putting so much on one vendor.
Sure.
Like I put a lot on that vendor in particular. Like I put a ton on them. And I maybe put too much on them, and maybe that wasn't totally fair.
Sure. They were like bound to fail somewhere.
Truly.
Along the way, that's legit.
And I think maybe that was a little unfair. Like it was a huge event, and it was like so many moving pieces, and like I was asking a lot of them. And I think maybe I could have found other vendors.
Right.
And I think on the flip side, they could have said,
It's too much.
"Hey, we got to say no to something."
Right.
So I think it's a little bit of a give and take, you know? Like,
And you might not have known that it was too much for them if that hadn't happened, right? Like you
because you would assume that they would tell you,
Yeah, you
oh,
would
that's
assume-
too much. This
Right.
is the threshold here.
right, totally.
Exactly.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky not knowing. We do thankfully on the Taipei side, like we return to certain markets fairly regularly, like
So you build a new
Vegas,
network
San
there.
Francisco. Yeah, totally. So like you build a network. There's like certain people that you kind of start to get to know, and you're like, oh, great, I'm gonna.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Specific spots too.
Yeah, so there's like certain people, and a lot of the times too, with incentive programs in particular, is like you'll book a DMC,
Right.
And so your DMC is really your like,
Your lifeline.
oh, for sure, and they're the ones who are really like, they're gonna guide you, and they're gonna connect you with like the best of the best, and they're gonna,
Because they want you back.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. They're gonna help you with like, hey, this vendor is gonna be the best at this, and they're gonna be the best at this, and let's help you out here.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, it's good to have like that support. And I think the ILEA network is another one that's definitely clutch. So
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense.
What makes you stay so involved in the local scene in Minneapolis? Obviously, besides like some connections and stuff.
Yeah.
Friends.
My friends.
Yeah.
Okay, the biggest one is really my friends. I would miss my people so much. Also, I just like, I think our local network, there is a little bit, I think there's like a little bit of like a secret sauce here that I'm not necessarily like seeing everywhere. And I do think that it's this like kind of like openness that we have with our other vendor friends, this like transparency and this like way that I feel a lot of us do pull each other up with us and we elevate each other. And maybe I feel that because I am in this network and I'm in this market and I'm not in the other networks, but like I don't get that same feeling when I am working in other markets. I get it here though. And so I don't want to lose my connections here. And so I want to stay connected here. I don't ever want to not be connected locally.
Yeah.
I do really feel like we have something
Elaborate
something
a little bit about
happening
this
here.
special sauce. Like, so the collaboration.
Yeah, very much. It's
The transparency. We talk about this actually quite a bit about just
Do you?
like,
Yeah.
the vendors.
Yeah. And I've heard it from people in other markets that like, they're not like us.
I really don't think so. And it is though. It's been interesting
truly.
like working in other markets too,
Yeah.
that like they don't always play quite as nicely in the sandbox. And I feel like you kind of hit the nail on the head when you were like, oh, you made us like work in the same kitchens together and we were kind of side-eyeing each other, but now we like love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
like,
know?
you're my competitor. Like,
Right.
What do you? Yeah, I don't want to help you or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, no. There's
But
definitely
now-
that vibe is switched here.
Yeah, but now it's like, oh no, like there's more than enough business for everybody. There's plenty of business for everybody. And like we all do better when we all do better. Hey.
Oh, Wellstone, baby. I wonder, I've never really thought about this till just now, but I like wonder if 20 years ago it was different here. Like, I wonder how long, or if it's like ILEA and some of the other things have helped sort of promote that, or if it's just kind of like some of it is a little bit like the Minnesota vibe, right? Like, there's a reason that like Minnesota, I think, leads the country in volunteerism and stuff like that. Like,
Oh, I did not know that. Oh, that's so nice.
yeah,
Look at us.
right? Look at us.
Cuties. Cutie little Minnesotans. Oh. Look at us.
Yeah, but so I think some of it is just like obviously we're not perfect here, but we got a lot of good stuff too. And
Yeah.
I think there's like a more openness to that, and it's not like the cutthroat attitude that you get on some of the coasts and things like that. It's just not as prevalent. There's probably other places where it's like that, but a lot of places that I've heard from say that it's different here.
Yeah. And I think there is like there's a little element of competition,
Sure.
of course. Like there
Absolutely.
always is. Like, I always want to win.
Well, yeah,
Of
and
course.
It's like friendly.
But it's friendly. It's like, and here's the thing, as much as I want to win, I never want to see anybody else fail.
Well, yeah. And I feel like the way that people sometimes think that they have to win is by like undercutting other people. But it's like, well, all you're doing is racing to the bottom. Mm-hmm. Like, why would you want to do that? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to keep cutting until like suddenly like I've devalued my own work.
So you're talking about like somebody will do it a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
And then it just everybody's trying to do it cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah. And eventually you've just like devalued work so much that people now no longer find you valuable and you can't charge what you're really worth at the end of the day. And yeah, okay, you saved $500, but like, is it worth it? You know, like,
Yeah.
just like the race to the bottom is not where it's at. So,
No, I think we do a great job of not doing that. Valuing ourselves and valuing our whole collective industry,
yeah, I agree.
which is great.
What is something that you hate about events?
Oh, what a question.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, because there's always like that one thing that you're like, I fucking can't stand doing this anymore, or like I hate that thing.
I don't know. What is something that I hate?
Is this an off the record thing? Not as good.
I don't know. I do feel like I shouldn't say this as like a type A person.
I won't hold it against you.
Yeah, don't hold it against me. Yeah. I do feel like I am a little bit more of a like big picture human being. Mm-hmm. Like I'm very much like, okay, in the grand scheme of things, this tiny little thing, it's probably going to be okay. And so sometimes, whether it be a client, whether it be a manager, whether it be not a manager, a colleague, a somebody, a whomever, there can be certain very fine details in events that people can get really
stuck on.
Really stuck in and really particular on. And sometimes I'm just a little like, I think we lost the plot.
Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, especially when you're doing these multi-day big things and somebody's like, but how are we setting these out?
Oh my God. Sometimes, and I just like...
Is that the best use of our time?
And I'm like, will you call me when you've decided?
Oh yeah,
like truly, will you guys just call me when you've made the decision?
That's the worst when you're held hostage by it. When you're like, I don't care, but you're going to keep talking about it, and I have to sit here and wait for you to decide.
Truly.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. So
working with like nonprofit committees is like
not to be a sass about it, but there's a handful of like I wish I could like tell you like what the small detail is, but like I know it when I see it.
Yeah.
Like I know it when I see it, and it's there, and it makes me like.
Bang your head against the table.
It really does. Yeah. And I'm like, just pick a thing. Like, pick one.
Just decide.
Just
There's
pick
no
one.
wrong answer.
Oh, truly. And I'm like, in the grand scheme of all the things, like, any one of them is going to be great.
Yep.
Pick one, and it's going to be just fine.
Right. Or you could pick the one that you think is perfect and it won't work. Like, oh my God. Who cares? Yeah.
Or here's the thing, and you want to know my opinion, I'm going to give you my opinion, but you're not going to pick it.
Yeah.
But why did you ask?
Yeah.
And I'm happy to give you my opinion. I would love to give you my opinion.
I was going to say, really?
How about something you love about events?
Ooh, so many things. But in particular, I love I love to solve a problem. No matter how well you, like, inevitably something will go wrong. Mm-hmm. However well we can plan an event, however well we can plan a day, something will happen. Something will hiccup, something will go wrong. I get such a thrill. You
find joy in the problems.
I really do.
Yeah.
I find so much joy in solving said problem and like knowing that like, and I think that's why I like have like gravitated towards that bit of advice of like, don't let a phone number get away from you. Because it allows me to solve these problems.
Yep.
Is because like I get such an adrenaline rush and I get such a thrill from like, I can solve that. Yeah. I can fix that. Daddy, I can fix him.
I can do it.
Oh my God.
I can fix him. I do. I love to solve a problem. I love to be the person who can, I can take care of that. I can make sure that it's going to be fine. I just love it. I don't know why.
That resonates with me, though. I'm the same way. I'm the exact same way. I, at one point when I was towards my years at the campus club, and I was like, is this what I want to do, or do I want to move into a different side of the industry?
Yeah.
And I realized that I was going to a business coach or something, and they were having me make pros and cons lists or something like that. And I was like, you know what I love about being in venues is that I know the answers to things for people.
Yes.
I can tell you how to fix your problems. Mm-hmm. I know where the extension cords are. I know where the, this is and that is.
Yeah.
And now my job is so much just figuring out how to answer those questions before they come up. What questions are going to happen and how can I make sure I have the answer to it and be ready to go. And Yeah, that's so satisfying.
It really is. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying being the one that's like, I saved it.
Yeah.
I fixed
got
it.
you.
I saved it. I did that. Like I've done.
Yeah.
The other maybe less like insightful thing about events that I just like love so much is like, I mean, like we're all kind of showmen. Like I'm kind of a showman, and it is so gratifying to be like, see this big flashy thing.
Ta-da!
We did this. We created this.
Yep.
All of these humans who are here enjoying
Yeah.
this event.
Yep.
We created it.
They're living in it.
They are living in it. They are having this great time because we created it for them. Like we created this experience for them because of us.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at us.
man, that's thrilling too.
That's awesome.
And it is really cool to be able to like have a physical, tangible like result of the work.
Yeah.
Like I do feel like not everybody gets that.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think I could be a person who does all that work and then isn't there to experience it. Oh, what a letdown.
Or just like set up the dopest event and just be like, peace.
Yeah, like be the salesperson.
let me
who,
know
like,
when it's
goes
over.
Through all that, and then it's just like not there. Like I'm A, like controlling about that kind of stuff. Like I would need to be there to see that, make sure things happen. But B, like then you don't get the like hug. You don't get the like, oh my God, it looks great. You don't get to hear people like, I'm sure you get this when you have people coming in for your white party with the weird centerpieces or whatever it is. But like,
They weren't even weird. Like, in the end of it all,
I mean, to you, they weren't weird.
all the dudes that were there, we didn't even notice.
great example of how people don't even know what's
Yeah, and that is a huge example. It's
Yeah.
like you know, and it stings.
Yeah.
No one else
No one
fucking
else does.
cares.
No one
Or-
else.
yeah.
But like, I love being near the entrance when people are walking into an experience
Yeah.
to hear their reactions and to hear like how they receive it and stuff. And
Take a
like,
selfie. Oh my god, look
yeah,
at
like, oh my God, look at this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like at our place up north, Julie and James Place, people come in on buses. We like bus them in. And so I always, when I'm working the weddings, like try to be there to like greet the buses. And it's like a school bus, so there's a really, really big like last step. So I'm always like there to make sure somebody's grandma doesn't fall over
God.
and hurt themselves.
Be the worst.
Yeah, but I love having them be like, "Oh my God, what is this? Like, it's amazing! Like, it's my favorite part. Like, it's just hearing people's reactions to it." So
It's just like, oh, it like warms a little part of your heart of like, oh, like, yeah, like I put this together for you.
exactly, it's just for you.
I did this for you.
You're welcome.
And like you are going to have this like fabulous experience. You're going to remember this for the rest of your life because I did it for you.
Yeah.
Or we, you know.
Yeah,
It's a team.
yeah.
It's not just me, but me. I did it.
yeah,
I did it for you. It's the Leo in me. There's no Leo in my chart, but me, I did it for you.
but it's also
Honestly,
you
like
and me.
God knew I would be like insufferable if I was a Leo. So he made she didn't make me a Leo.
Yeah, she was like, "No, girl, we gotta bring you down a little
She'll
bit."
be insufferable.
Speaking of which, your birthday is coming up very soon. Happy early birthday!
This might be out by the time. It might be happy birthday already.
Oh, it definitely will be.
Will it?
It'll be
This is on
happy-
Friday.
In 1 week?
It'll be a couple.
It'll be after it. It'll be
Oh, after. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Happy
Yes.
after birthday now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To say, I'm like,
I was
Yeah,
like, you
no,
guys are
it's
gonna
gonna
crank
be a
this
little
out
bit.
fast. Oh my god,
No,
you guys
no,
gonna be
not that
working.
fast.
Oh, what did I say?
You said before it'll be happy birthday.
or it's like, no.
I was like, you're gonna
No,
work
I
fast.
think
the
I meant.
birthday,
Yeah, the
yeah.
birthday will be before.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not that
is
dumb.
like,
I'm not that dumb.
wait.
I may have
Yes, we work
misspoke, but-
fast, but
Yeah.
no, that's
Yeah.
not-
Yeah. Oh, Alex, we've decided we're switching to twice a week now instead. Bi-weekly, we meant twice weekly, not every
no.
other.
Yeah. Okay, that's biweekly is like the stupidest thing. Like,
I know,
what
or
does it mean?
bi-monthly or whatever.
What,
Yeah.
come on.
Twice a year?
Come on, give us.
I don't know.
Careful what you're arguing.
Bi-monthly?
It's not the
Yeah.
bi-weekly, bi-monthly.
First and
bi-
15th.
That's changing. it.
Yeah.
Well, but like, if
Careful
it's
what you're
bi-weekly, does
Careful.
that mean twice a
Yeah.
week? or
Okay.
does it mean
Fair.
every
Fine.
week?
Fine.
Look at him think like the
Say that
wheels.
again. Say it.
When you say bi-weekly, do you mean twice a week or do you mean every other week?
Every other.
But it could mean.
But it could mean twice.
It could
a
be.
week.
Yeah,
See, it's
it could
stupid. Like,
be,
come
yeah.
on.
Yeah. I mean, the English language is.
The integral. Blah, blah.
Yeah, we have a terrible language.
Yeah, it is stupid.
We need two different things.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. What? What things are you passionate about? I mean, I think you're passionate about a lot of things, but in the event industry, like, what's something that you like really care about? That's not true because you put it in your questionnaire, so I can tell you what it is. But like,
what things am I passionate about? What did I say again?
Being on.
Slaying.
Oh, slaying, of course. I'm always passionate about slaying. I am passionate about the idea of like always needing to be on and needing to be like,
You mean like firing on all cylinders?
yeah, like firing all cylinders,
Sharp.
like sharp.
You want to be sharp.
Yeah, and
just,
like
like,
being like
having no boundaries.
not having boundaries, not being like not being able to like turn it off and being like not necessarily like what am I trying to say here? Like not having like the work-life balance of it all, you know? And I think that I do think it's been like discussed more recently quite a bit, especially since like COVID happened and we did finally introduce work-life balances to a lot of what we're doing, thankfully.
We like went backwards on it, and then
we did immediately go backwards very, very quickly.
Come back from it.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of us have kind of like gone up and down in some flux. And so I do feel like pretty passionately and pretty strongly about like we cannot like we can't always be on. Like we can't, there is like we can't live in this space of like working people to the bone. Like we can't, like if your business model exists only in a way where you work people at 80%, well, your business model sucks. Like it doesn't work. It will fail. Like you can't do that. Like it's impossible. Like you have to be able to exist in a space where people can work and live their lives and still like exist and be happy. So I don't know. I feel like I don't feel like events have always done a very good job of like leaving breathing room for a lot of us to like live our lives and also be really like strong, powerful working individuals. I feel like we've like glorified
The hustle.
Yeah, like totally.
Right.
And we've glorified the
Yeah.
that's a tough one.
The grind.
Glorified the grind. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
And I think part of it is that like there's so many, and I don't mean this like disrespectfully from anyone, but I think part of it is that there's so many like entrepreneurs and like entrepreneurs in general tend to like that's their life is they like throw their life into their work, but like that can't be
sustainable.
That's not sustainable. That's not sustainable for you as an individual. That can't be sustainable for people who are employees.
Right.
That can't be the standard, you know? Like
You
burn you
can't
out.
expect your employees to work that way either. Like if you're an entrepreneur and this is your business and your baby, like that's one thing. And even, you know, like there's that like
and even if it is, like
Never
that
work
can't
harder
that's
than
not
the
sustainable
owner.
for you. Like that's impossible.
yeah, it's not sustainable for you either. But it's like, you know, entrepreneurs are, they say like somebody who didn't want to work 40 hours for someone else, they decided to work 80 hours for themselves, you know, and like that is definitely what it feels like sometimes. And sometimes I'm like, this was a trap. I shouldn't have done it, you know? This is like when they said
This was a
yeah,
trap.
like it'll be great when you grow up someday, and you're like, turns out it's not great. It's terrible. But part of it is that like I don't want to do that. Like I'm like I actually like spent way too much time with no boundaries and working like 70, 80, 90 hours a week when I was young and could handle it. And now I'm so burned out on working those kind of hours. Like I don't want to do it anymore. But it is, our industry is set up in a way, and some of it is like because it's so seasonal that it's like, oh, you have to grab it when it's there, like in those seasons. But then we have to like I have to learn at least how to give myself grace to like take a break when I need it, because otherwise you just get really burned out. And then they're like, well, now I can't do shit because I'm like just a piece of garbage laying on the ground. So.
Yeah. You have to give yourself the grace to like relax when you can and like take rest when you need it. You absolutely have to, or you will burn out. And then
You're no good to anybody then.
You're no good to anybody. You're no good to yourself. You're no good to your clients. You're no good to your business. Like, especially no good to yourself. Like then it's just like, what are you doing this for then?
Yeah, like,
you know?
then are you like working to live or living to work? You know,
Exactly.
Like, no, thank you.
Yeah. No, and I think like I like kind of got to a spot around like 3-ish years ago where I just, oh man, I was just like, I was working way too hard, and I like kind of got to this like weird spot of burnout, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, this is like way too much. And so I took like a really big step back, and I set up like some really hard boundaries, and I think that was really good for me. And I maintained those boundaries for quite a while. And that was great. That was like super healthy. And I'm kind of now in this spot of like, I'm playing with those again and trying to figure out like, where are they exactly? Because I can feel myself pushing them again. And like, I don't know. I can feel myself pushing against them, and like, it's not natural for me to like uphold. It's not natural to like uphold them, right? Because like we're all, I do feel like none of us are in this because we're in it for the paycheck, like, right? Like, that's not why we're here. No. We're in it because we love events. We're in it because we're thrilled to be here. Yep. We're in it because we want to work hard, because we like want to do this. And so it is hard. Yeah, when you're excited about it, you want to work. And so it is hard to like uphold said boundaries. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like in the kind of a weird spot of like upholding them, but then also I'm like pushing against myself. So I'm like kind of in a weird like,
you're in like an evolution
spot of like, where exactly am I going to put these things? I feel like a little mime right now of like, where do I want to put my
glass wall, the glass box you put yourself in?
Where are my walls exactly? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
They're flexing right now.
Yeah.
And we're figuring out where they're going to sit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they have some breathing room right now.
I think that's okay. I mean, we're all evolving, and your position has changed, and like you're doing different things. Now, are you still doing conferences and stuff through Type A and also like the branding stuff, or is it like a full shift? Like, have you?
Yeah, great question. So I'm still on the Type A team.
Okay.
A little bit more limited. Okay. So I'm doing a little bit less on the Type A team, but I'm doing like still some planning over there with our incentive team. And then I'll still like travel and do on-site work with that team. But a little less. So a little, I don't know, less than I was doing. But doing right now, so the Type A team, it's interesting because like when their season is really busy is when like the festivities and the local kind of like wedding market is really slow. Yeah. So it's just like a really interesting little like flux back and forth. So like when this team is slow, I've been doing more like marketing stuff on the Richfield and festivities side, which has been kind of great to kind of like fill my cup on both.
And you just launched a new website.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did go to. It was lovely.
Did you? Thank you. Yeah. You checked it out.
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was great. And I think that like the voice for your branding for that side of things specifically is very clearly a lot your voice, which I think is really fun, and I like it a lot. So I think that's cool. I think it's just like, I imagine like a creative kind of outlet, new endeavor.
Fun, yeah. Yeah. The Richfield, the Richfield brand has been a lot of fun. We did a little rebrand. So Festivities acquired the Richfield brand. It would have been spring of 2024, I believe. And we did a rebrand, and then we relaunched the website just this last week, which was so much fun.
Yeah.
Also just like a crazy amount of work to figure out how to do and to rebuild it, and it was cool too to work with the team. The floral team like came up with new designs for floral arrangements, and so it was exciting for them to be able to like create new arrangements that like they were excited about, that they wanted to have in the shop, that then we could like photograph and like have on the website. So it's like their own designs now, and not 1-800-Flowers or Teleflora or FTD or whatever.
Yeah.
So we've like fully taken a step away from the wire services, which is like kind of big and scary for us.
Yeah, that is a big move.
Yeah.
I think that's very cool. I feel like it's the brand of it has been fun to watch it evolve.
Yeah. It's been super fun. Yeah. The building the voice of the brand for me in particular has been like super, super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause it is this like kind of kitschy, quirky Minnesota vibe.
It's like kind of young.
And yeah, it's kind of young. I feel like I can be pretty playful with it. And
Give an example.
an example.
Yeah.
A lot of you betchas, a lot of don't you knows,
Some like Taylor Swift references.
a lot of Taylor Swift references,
Bravo references.
some Bravo references. The most recent email had a Troy and Gabriella reference from High School Musical.
Okay.
I was like, is that High School Musical?
It was High School Musical because I said something about we're breaking free. So we're breaking free of 1-800-Flowers and telephone. Exactly. We're soaring, flying. Exactly. We're breaking free of the wires of the 1-800-Flowers.
Yeah.
So you could read about our our newest venture.
Breaking, so they can still call 1-800-Flowers?
No, we've let go of.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we've broken free.
Nice.
Yeah.
Completely.
And then I photoshopped some floral arrangements into Troy's hands. And then I said, if our flowers are good enough for Troy, they're good enough for your girlfriend.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're good at that stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, I don't know. I feel like they let me have fun with it. And it's a very quirky little brand. So I really like it.
It's memorable though too. Like
Yeah.
that's for sure. So I love it. What do you think like your next move is? What's your next thing?
Oh, I don't know.
Or like what are you looking forward to? Anything? Like surviving? I don't know.
Surviving. I don't know. Good question. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this.
Oh, so
Tell us later if we need to cut it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to rebuilding the festivities website.
Oh,
I do. Maybe I am allowed to say that. I'm not totally sure.
I do think it's ready for it for sure.
I'm looking forward to rebuilding the festivities website.
I feel like you guys have a lot of inventory that's not on the website.
I know we've
And I'm
so
always-
much. I'm like so excited to like just give it a facelift and especially now that we've done the Richfield one, like
You've seen how it goes.
yeah, like I'm really excited to like dive into that next.
Yeah. I think there's been a few times where I'm like, oh, they don't have anything on their website. It's like, no, just email someone because they almost always have something that you're looking for.
Always.
It's just not out there. Yeah.
Totally.
That's cool.
Or it's like there, but you have to really dig to find it. And I think that like, there would be a way to organize things that you could find them,
Search terms and stuff like that. But
Totally, right? And I think, oh gosh, there's so much inventory that I also just need to like figure out how to wrap my head around like what is the best user-friendly way to like find these things. Like, oh God, I don't know, but
yeah, organizing that's a mess.
oh man.
You're the problem solver. I love that shit.
Yes, exactly.
That's your next. Yeah. I can
Yeah,
see you
yeah.
going for it.
Yeah, that'll be, I am really looking forward to that.
well, that's exciting.
Yeah, figuring out what will that look like and how will it be organized. Because I do think like it will be so good once it's like organized in a way that's like user friendly and people can like really use it and like shop on it well. Ugh,
And save time for your salespeople to a certain
man,
extent.
right? It'd be so good for them.
Yeah.
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 That's awesome. Well, with AI, you should be able to help you build that.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Well, you can like create an app in like 5 minutes. It's insane. So
Ooh.
you'll be able to do it all. Boom, slay it.
Slay it.
All right, well, that's probably a good spot
Slaycation.
there. Hey, thanks so much for coming on.
Oh my God, thank you, friend.
I could listen to your stories like all day.
I could listen to you two all day.
I feel like we've like barely touched on half the things, but
No,
we'll have
it's-
to have you back again.
Yeah.
I will always come back for you too. Anytime and every time.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for watching the podcast. Hit the like and follow button to stay updated on our latest episode. If you have ideas of topics or guests you'd like us to interview, drop us a comment and we'll see you next time.